Praise the Lord. My name is Prince Donatus Hogan. I'm an Air Force military personnel, or let me say I was. So this is what happened. I was in operation ground for like 5 years now, counter-terrorists. I serve in BSG, Base Service Group in Kaduna. So we normally, because in the bush, sometimes we normally come to town and just have fun and go back, because you cannot just be staying in the bush for so long like that and facing all these bandits and stuff like that. I was in Maiduguri Review, local government. So when I came out of town without pass, so we just do our local arrangement between ourselves there, because in the bush there we don't do parade, we don't call for tattoo. So nobody will know if you're missing or not. So when I came, I had issues in town. So and the issue is that I went to the police station, this Abacha Road police station there. And the DPO was like, that means he has been even looking for soldiers to teach a lesson. That was how he sent signal to my unit, and they came. Before they know, they struck me out of strength. They court-martialed me, they charged me for disobeying military orders and absent of work without proper pass or leave, and I was sentenced. I was supposed to, like, the sentence in those days is supposed to like be 21 years or something imprisonment. Disobeying military order is a very huge offense in the military. So I was sentenced, convicted for the two kind charges, 8 months. So when I was in prison, I saw this daddy. He came. Like, it was on Saturday. After my sentence was about to finish, I was there. I don't like even going to church. But there, they make me the cell pastor. And say, hey. So I was now in prison. I was like having a conversation with the in charge. This one, I'm going out. I'm no longer a soldier. After 13 years in the Air Force, so I'm a corporal. I'm not even going, okay, when I go out, I'll go to Lagos, since I don't have a home in Abuja. But this is my place of birth. So I coming out from the in charge office, I was just hearing somebody preaching. I was like, who is this one preaching? Because I've seen so many people come and go, who is this one preaching? And the preaching was like touching me. I won't lie. Then I walked into the church, because it's a small place like that. I met the chaplain. Mr. Charles, who is this people again? And he said he doesn't even know the name. And I went inside. I observed the preaching. And when the man of God was going out, I told him that I'm leaving on Saturday. He now said, this is the guy here. He said, then you come to my church. I said, your church, where it says Spectacular Powers Assembly. Do you know the funny part? When I said, okay, I didn't even ask his number. I said, okay, where is it located? I said, Karo Jikwe. He said his name is Professor Kuku. And the name was like, wow, Professor Kuku. That name moved me to come to the church. So when I go back on Saturday, I was discharged. And I wanted to face Lagos. And something said, you promised that pastor that you're going to go to the church. Oh. I was not like, but I don't have anybody to come stay with here now. So just go, Joe. I came to Abacha Road again, and I lodged at the Deck Hotel. When I lodged there, I said, today I must come to that church. But the devil proves to be so stubborn. This morning I woke up, I said, I'm coming here. No number. Like, I asked more than 30 different persons. They said they don't know this church. They said, in fact, the church does not exist. I said, I was working more than 4 hours. I went to that other side, because he did not told me if it's first 1, first 2, first 3. I was not hearing Jikwe first 1, first 2. I said, which one is first 2, first 3, first 4 again? Where is this church self? I opened that paper where I wrote it. I had to even look for one man took me to one peculiar church here. Then the security personnel were like, are you a soldier? I said, yeah, I'm a soldier. That is not my problem. Is this particular Powers Assembly? He said, no, this is spectacular. There's nothing like spectacular. I said, these people don't have sense. So, okay, help me with your phone. I now called the chaplain, Mr. Charles. There, he said he's preparing to go to work now in the prison. He's the chaplain in the prison. I said, what about that pastor that came and listen? He asked me to come to church. He said he does not have their number, or maybe when he goes to work, he will check if they leave any details. I said, this one self doesn't have sense. So, but what will happen? I left. I now came here. I saw a police personnel here. I said, oh, guys, PD call. I'm now Regiment Prince Hogan. Please, I want to make use of your phone. I want to check this in on Google. I want to check, because everybody telling me the church does not exist. The church is not, I don't understand. And I've not seen it. I've asked Okada people, Keke, nobody was able to tell me where the church is. I said, Google this thing for me. Then the man now, he first cock is gone, as if I want to harm him, and he was prepared to fire. I said, okay, calm down first. He now checked. He said, his opposite living faith. I said, but you are guiding living faith now. You should know where this church is. Since it's opposite living faith, he said, yeah, enter this road, you go down. I now enter this corner. I was going and going. I was asking people. I still ask people again, help me Google this church. Maybe that man, he was just fast about the whole thing. Then somebody said I should go at this back. There are churches there. I went there. I was looking at signboard. I was not seeing different names, Mighty, whatever. Then I now said, God, I don't tire. I'm out to go. But I was looking for this thing for 4 hours and he said, I'm tired. I said, let me go. Then somebody else said, ask this little boy. When I asked the little boy said he doesn't know, but there's the church in a filling station here. Let me come and check. So that was how I now came. And when I came to this place, I said, I see signboard. I've been passing here and I did not see this signboard. So I want to just thank God and for me being discharged in prison without my strength and this. I say, with the name of the Lord be glorified.